My name is Olivia. I'm an illustrator, lecturer and arts facilitator. My practice is primarily concerned with place, overlooked narratives and the mundane. I love working with community groups and I like working with simple materials. I like enabling people to see themselves in my work through mark making, different pressure of the pen. I do believe that black ink can also be colourful. If you're looking to do a still life at home, I think definitely collect objects, maybe some that mean a lot to you, some that are just fun to look at, some that have really like contrasting textures, just to challenge yourself to really experiment on the page. So with these drawings, I just kind of experimented with composition. So we're going to be doing mark making for highlight, shadow. We're going to have also the use of like heavy black to make the image come forward. At the moment, I'm just drawing the kind of juicy segments of inside of an orange. I'm not drawing the full thing, you know, I'm just going to do like slight lines that indicate and symbolize the shape. So I guess like it alludes to the segment of the orange, but it's just a few lines just to bring it together. I'm doing a little bit of a highlight, so just because it's a brush pen, you have to do very light in it. So just a little scratch, I guess, you know, to have a little bit of a sheen, you know, the waxiness of the skin of the fruit. And then I'll bring in like a heavier dot at the side of the highlight to bring a little bit of shadow and to blend it. I guess using this brush pen, it really makes me think about the pressure I put on the pen and how it's interesting how the pen reacts. At the moment, I think utilizing the fun of the brushed pen by holding it at the angle and getting a little bit of a dry effect. I'm also like focusing on bringing out heavy black now to make the rest of the background pop. I do like to move around the page just to keep it fresh, you know, and I guess it's like balancing it here just to build the composition. I want this black here to be sitting in harmony with the negative space here. So everything in the middle has to bridge that to make it a little bit more exciting, to make it have more layers and depth to it. I thought, okay, let me add some cut fruit into it, because I think the thing like about these fruits are they actually are quite beautiful, and they're also beautiful on the inside too. So I wanted to show that, and I guess play with the different textures from like moisture to waxy. This is the finished drawing. We started with the outline, we added some black, we used a brush pen on the side to get a little bit of a greyish kind of light dry texture. Did some mark making techniques on the skin of the fruit, played with different thickness of line for the insides of the fruit. This is a drawing from a photograph I took where I wanted to give life to the orange and put it in context. All of my illustrations are from photographs I've taken myself. Sometimes the photo is intentional because I want to draw something and I've got it in my head in a certain way, so I want to visualize that. Or sometimes it's just like you've gone somewhere, you've taken a photo and you look back on it and you're like, do you know what, this photo really captures the energy, and that energy is something I would like to document. With the dense black that I'm doing for the wall, I'm leaving a little bit of light and shadow in the image because I think it just adds further depth and texture to the image. I like work that isn't flat, you know, so through mark making we can bring range to our work. At the moment I am just outlining or tracing the physiology of the body, so I'm kind of suggesting muscle and bone through mark making, adding some rhythmic lines. I think for me the thing that I really enjoy about doing this kind of mark making on the illustrations is that it kind of gives me like that printmaking feel, which I'm into, and like the woodcut kind of vibe that also is quite inspiring for me. So this one is done now. Here I've done black background to bring out the white tiles, a little bit of texture on the orange skin. I've done some kind of mark making on the hands as well, and brought out shadow under the collar and creases in the jacket. Have fun with it, to be honest. You know what? Not every drawing is perfect. We all make bits that we're not too proud of. Be kind to yourself too with the drawing, I would say. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial with a brush pen. I hope that you feel encouraged and inspired to take part in a little bit of a life drawing. And if you do, be sure to tag me and Bombay Sapphire. I'd love to see your work.